they do. They smile in your face.
Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in this week. I'm Mrs. T. Today, our message is about fakers. Who or what are fakers? I suppose no one needs a dictionary to tell them who or what a faker is, but I will quote the meaning to you anyway. Oxford Dictionary defines a faker as a person who forges or counterfeits something and a person who makes a pretense of something. Our message will focus more on those fakers who make a pretense of something. In life, you, me, we have and will continue to have instances where we come into contact with people who are fakers. If I were to ask you to name some of the fakers currently in your life, would you be able to pick them out? You might be surprised, but most of us have more of them than we know. Let me provide some examples. A person who pretends to show interest in your life just to know your business. These people want to know your every move. A word of advice, never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. A coworker playing you close so that you can assist them with work and cover for them when they steal time from the employer. A word of advice, if this person is not holding down their own on the job, then eventually it translates into more work for everybody else, simply because the slack must be taken up. Besides, why should you be responsible for another person's work who is getting a salary just like you are? There is nothing wrong with helping someone, but everyone should be accountable to carry their own weight. You can only fake slackness for so long. People who pretend to be in your corner just to get you to do their dirty work. In my career, I have come across this type of faker at all levels. For example, because people knew that I was a straight lace, they would come to me to fight their battles at the workplace. These same people would never stand up for me, not even in the smallest of circumstances. When I realized what was happening, I decided I was not going to be used by anyone anymore. If you are not a decent person, you need to fight your own battles. I detest fake people, and I will not allow anyone to use me again. A friend who listens to you talk just to carry it back to someone else. These people are big-time fakers. They may sometimes come to you with news just to get you going and then carry news back. I used to wonder, how is it that these people are always bringing news from other people? Why are they so comfortable talking to you? I usually don't listen to these people, but once you bring news from other people to me a few times, then I know our communication line has to be cut. So, if you find that I have stopped listening to your gossip, now you know why. You find yourself sharing a lot in a friendship, but the other party shares little to nothing. Have you ever come across a friend that you tell everything to, and they know everything about you, but if you sit and think, there is very little you know about them? Think about it. Many years ago, I made up my mind to only share information about myself with people who share with me. There's absolutely no reason for me and you to be communicating where my life is always on display. Sorry, but I consider those people nosy fakes. People who smile in your face and then stab you in your neck. You know those people. They sit and chat you up, give you side compliments, purr on your sympathies, and then screw you when you are not around. This type of faker is so familiar to me. I can recall many instances where people would be meeting with me. I would put my head down to write something, and they would be rolling their eyes. Thank God for computer reflections. I see them, but it never bothers me. I remember I was at lunch with a coworker, and this coworker could not look me in the eye. Mind you, I was warned many times about this person, but I like to see things for myself. Anyways, I just could not stand it, and I said, "Why can't you look me in the eyes? I don't like it. Makes me not want to trust you." The person looked at me for about 3 seconds and then went back to avoiding eye contact. I soon found out that this person was my biggest rival. Could not understand why, because our goals and lives are miles apart. This person faked it with me for as long as they felt they needed to. Sadly, I found out before they were able to complete their evil plan against me. I must say that this person was the master of faking, though I know one other person who comes very close and shall be highlighted another day. Some of what I have said here borders on friendship, so I believe you can still be friends with fakers, but you must deal with them in moderation. The ones you meet socially or maybe working side by side with, these are the ones you must be super guarded of. In almost 40 years in the workplace, I can say that I have gained only one friend that I still communicate with today. I have many associates, but I have 2 close friends, one for 41 years and the other for 38 years. This circle is tight for a reason. That brings me to the end of this message. Hopefully, I did not get too carried away. I hope it helps someone in some small way. You're welcome to send questions about the topic. A response to the question, which most appeals to our audience, will be given at the top of the next message. Please like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss a message that might be destined for your ears. Thank you for listening. Until next time, remember, all people have value. I'm Mrs. T.
What they do, they smile in your face.